Hey, beautiful. Come on, look at you. You look so good. What can I get you?
Are those the lines that you use for her?
Well, it's been working.
Really? Is it now? Why isn't she in bed with you yet?
You see, babe, you need to understand that this woman is not a loose woman. So it will take patience to tear down her wall of defense.
Well, that's patience that I do not have, Chooks. Your job was simple. Enter into her life, seduce her, and we move into the last chapter.
Come on. Well, she's already falling for me.
Falling for you is nothing if she does not land into your bed. Get it done.
You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, I hope you can hear me. Let me remove this thing. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Let me remove this. Thank you so much for coming around. My name is Fola Demlola. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the movie titled GBEMI Part 2, The Waiting Room. Alright guys, so if you are interested to hear my thoughts and of course the lessons I learned and my expectations for the next episode of this movie, definitely do keep on watching.
Lord, you promised to answer me on the third day of this marathon fast. And so therefore, Lord, I pray, I receive my answer in the name of Jesus. Oh Lord, this baby is mine. This baby is mine. This baby is mine. This baby is mine.
What the Lord has done. Good news, come.
Alright guys, so one of the most important lessons I learned is the waiting room. See guys, everybody in the waiting room of God, as said in the movie, will actually be attended to. Like, God is actually going to answer everybody in the waiting room. But the problem is, or not the problem, now the deal is you don't know when God is going to answer, and because it's a sovereign God, you can't say, and it doesn't work with time. Yes, I think that's one of the things we need to know, that we need to put at the back of our mind. Like, God is not bounded by our clock, our 24 hours, our 365 days and all of that. So I think we need to know that, because each time we have a request from God, each time we are in God's waiting room, there's this thing in our mind. Okay, so another 24 hours has gone, another 365 days has gone, and guess what guys, God is not bounded by time, because he created time. So it's not as if, like, he has been living before he created time. He has been living before he created the heavens and the earth. So it's not as if he's in the confine of time, quote and unquote. So it does not work with our normal 365 days. I think that's one of the things that we really need to put in our minds, right? Another thing I want to talk about is, you see, there's a different how do I put this, Bro John? I'm going to talk about Bro John, because now Bro John, God is using Bro John to comfort people, but I think Bro John needs to be comforted. Like, truth be told, you know that part where, sorry guys, you know that part where Gbemi was saying that your emotions are running, really, like, man, your emotions are running. I know that this dramatic part of him is still there. I mean, coming from the Bro John we used to know in part 1, that is so dramatic that one sister left him, and it was like, I will not cry about any sister, and here is he inside the house shouting like, oh. So I mean, we really know that part of him that is dramatic and emotional maybe, but I think that because of his position, because of what God has placed in his hand, right, his emotions need to be inside the cooler, because I don't know what is happening. Like, the first thing when he was talking about, when was talking about his sister getting pregnant, her baby is here or something, she was like, okay, I've been fasting. I'm like, you don't even calm down. You have not even gotten the full gist of the information. Now you're already sharing testimony of the fasting you have done. Another thing is, when I was talking about his emotions, now the Lord is using him quite alright, good stuff. This sister now, Sister Comforted, because I don't know what's the sister's name, Sister Buki, Sister Imagine Racing, because I don't understand what you're doing. But I'm trying to get this part of Bro John that he's being blinded to the fact that this woman just said, or this lady just said to you that he's going to get it in her own way. And for some reason, the next day or the next time you see her, she shows up with this massive cooler in your office, telling you that you want Ebin Panyabi, because I don't understand. They brought you massive cooler. Now you want to tell me that you cannot link it, despite being emotional, because I'm trying to understand this emotional part of Bro John that is always everywhere, and somebody that they just brought food for, they just told you that they are going to get it anyhow, and you still don't understand. So I'm trying to understand that too. That's even by the way, because Tabuk emergency. Another thing is, I'm trying to understand. You see, what devil does to you, and don't let me say to you, what devil does to a believer, right? When a believer is in the waiting room, when you are not standing very well on the promises of God, when you are not daily, when you are not renewing your mind daily in the word of God, what it does to you is that it tries to blind your eyes not to see where you are coming from, or not to see what God has promised you. And it will start making all the promises of God look like, is it really God that said it? Is it really going to come true? Do you think I have to get another alternative? Like, if you are in the waiting room of God, I'm literally speaking to you by the Spirit right now. God will come true. Trust me when I say this. Trust me when I say this, because I know it. God will come true. See, what would the devil will do to you is he's going to manipulate your mind. He's going to start giving you bad suggestions. He's going to start making you doubt the promises of God. But guess what? He knows that once your heart is fixed, once you stand on the promises of God, once you daily renew your mind on what God has promised you, yeah, he knows that, okay, so you are very close to victory. He's going to come strong to try to distract you, but once you are not distracted, you've gotten the victory already. Yes, because what he's trying to do in Bro John's case is that he tried to shift his mind, because I was trying to understand when GBEMI called and was like, our baby is here or something, and it was like, I've forgotten the exact word now, and it was like, okay, so the doctor has confirmed it. I'm like, whose report do you believe, guy? This is the same guy that was saying God gave him a lot of teenage girl ministry in part 1, when he broke up with the other sister. He was praying, was doing one morning devotion from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. and all of that. Where did that zeal go, that you are not believing, that you want to take doctor's report over God's report? Really? Like, I was like, okay, so I'm trying to understand where he's really coming from. And I know he's going through a lot, because if you waited for anything, even for a day, let me tell you, if you waited for anything, you know how it feels to be in the place of waiting. I know if you've waited for anything, you would be able to relate. If there's anybody that's waited to be fruitful maritally for 6 months, you know it's a big deal, not to talk of somebody that's waited for close to 5 years now, right? So I really understand that maybe the waiting has done some things, but coming from the zeal of Bro John we used to know, a lot has really happened, right? And the next thing is there's this part where that got me so I was so laughing when the friends they came around and I was like, okay, we want to encourage, because I know that Bro John Ara will keep ballet. So how do we now get him to understand that this sister is interested in you? That's what I'm still shocked about. Like, I'm trying to understand part 2, the next episode. Like, brother, do you want to tell me that you don't know that this sister is interested in you, considering what he just said? Or I'm talking too much. Let's wait for next. That's one of my expectations. I'm waiting to know what he was thinking, if you understand. All right, so the next thing I'll talk about, the next lesson I learned is, children, right? Teach your child in the way he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. I don't know where that little girl learned the way of the Lord from. Maybe the grandmother, I suppose, because seeing the character now, the grandmother is a believer, right, and has been praying. So I suppose maybe from the mother before she derailed or something. I don't know. But really, it's such an amazing thing to teach your child in the way of the Lord. It's such an amazing thing. it's such a sweet thing that I don't think anybody should trade for anything, right? So it's an amazing thing, and I'm so glad that they brought that up for a child to have that understanding or that wisdom to pray for our parents, even when she knows that the marriage is not doing well. Quite alright, that's good. All right, so to the next what's the called thing I want to talk about is, I don't know, I feel like, is it me? Cause wait, I don't want to take this personal. That's what I'm saying. I just said I should ask, right, on behalf of Sister GBEMI. That point where Bro John, let me even call him Brother John, when he was making announcements in his office that he's expectant, I was trying to calm myself down, cause I'm sorry, but nobody can help me to try that. I'm like, what? Because in my mind, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, so I'm hoping that this brother's emotion that is running everywhere, hope BEMI is informed that we'll be making such announcements, and that's not even the problem. Let's even pack his emotions that is running up and down aside. Sister Buki, where you know that sister is not alright like that, that she have intention, like I say, don't worry, you see next episode. Maybe you see Fola said that. You know, you now pick for, they told you something. Now pick for, hello? I'm looking forward to the gender review. Like, auntie, where is your courtesy? You don't even have that kind of relationship with this person for you to pick up your phone and tell them you are waiting for gender review. Like, I don't want to take it personal, like I said, but I feel like this should be like a lesson. Bro John, can you keep your emotions inside the cooler? Most especially the one they brought for you to eat from. Keep it there. Like, I don't like that. I don't like it. Yes. All right. So the next skinny, my expectations. Now we got to know that that lady, that the GBEMI's boss's wife, actually was set up. Devil, he works in different shapes, forms, and sizes. May we not be in trap. Now the problem is the husband is the problem, but because the wife is meddling, is playing with Satan, and Satan that you are playing with that is not playing with you, that is the problem. Because I'm trying to understand that somebody called you in an ungodly, I'm sorry, if anybody know me, you know that I'm going to take this very personal. They called you in an ungodly hour of the day. Now, quite all right, you don't like that call. You don't like to pick it up. Yes, you pick it up. You are not telling me that, why are you calling me such an hour of the day? I beg, will you shift? Don't tell me you are not interested. You are not enjoying it. Somebody is calling you and ungodly. Number one, you will not even pick, because I don't know. For the life of me, what will make you call me at that time? I don't know. So you now pick up. You are not still asking that. Why did they call you? Wait till the morning before you ask that question, and see. Don't come and be doing as if you are not interested. I beg. They now invite you to your house. They brought flour of 200 naira, 3 for 200 flour. They brought it to you. Flour don't see raw. What's English of what's raw? So it's wither. They brought it to you. Flour that the glory have gone. See guys, I don't want to take it personal, but I'm already taking it personal. Flour that the glory have gone. They brought it to you and they gave it to you. And you're like, shaking it, nobody have brought it. Now I know that I don't want to sound like, okay, this girl, she does not know what's going on because she's deprived of love or something. You are married, auntie. You are married because your husband decided to be a pig, right? For the lack of better word, does not mean you two have to go and sleep in the slum. And even saying it, her mother is a believer, so I suppose she is. She can do better, really. She does not have to do all that. No, now I know that devil is going to try on her weakness of being deprived of love, but she does not have to be that way. She can speak to people. She can ask for help. It's not like now inviting the boy to the house and the boy is holding you. And you want to tell me you don't know he's interested in you right from the time he picked something from the store. We are ladies. I said we are ladies. We are like women. We know these things. You know very well that she is interested in you. Don't even play that dumb with me right now. So you are enjoying it from the fact that you picked somebody's call in an ungodly hour. That means you are like own interest, right? So I just really hope, my expectation for the next episode, I really hope that she gets out of that rubbish that she has put herself right now before that their plan work. It will not work in Jesus' name. Actually, once you shoot the movie, let me take a person. All right, so guys, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope that in the name of Jesus, why are you taking it personal? That she will not be trapped, right? And of course, baby, Brother John needs a lot of help. So I'm in fact, I'm still shocked why Gbemi has not started praying. Maybe she has started praying, I don't know, because that man needs a lot of help, a lot. That they are offering you hug inside office. You need help. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you next week. Oh, hey, I'm so stressed because I literally traveled today. So I just resumed back to school. For people that don't know, I'm in uni, so I just resumed back to school today, and I just literally dropped my things, and I'm like, today we must film. All right, so guys, please thumbs up. I had to put a lot of effort into filming this review, guys. Thank you so much. I've not even settled in. I had to just look for somewhere to film because I mean, I cannot slide you guys. So please, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you. And please, I'm sorry. I always say this at the end of my review. If you've not seen the original movie, I don't know what I'll do here. I'm sorry. You can head on to my YouTube channel to see it. All right. So I'll catch you next week. Please subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. And if you're new, I'll say I promise. Thank you. All right. So I'll see you in my next review next week. So then, stay safe and God bless you. Bye bye. Subscribe.
I'm sporting.
At this stage, you should not engage yourself in any sporting activities.
No, John, I'm bleeding.
What?
I know a pastor, a man of God, who is a specialist.
Mom, I'm not going to see your specialist.
He is not just a specialist. He is the general overseer of Let My People Go ministry.